Today's story is the brother and the sister. The brother and the sister. It's a good story. A long time ago, once upon a time, many years ago, I don't know how long ago it was, 700 years ago, 800 years ago, there was a man. Now, this man, he was a good man. I love this man. He was a father. That means he had a child or children. Okay, father. He had 2 children. Guess what? One was a boy. And the other was a girl. One was a boy and the other was a girl. Okay? Now, he had a son and a daughter. Okay? He had a son and a daughter. Now, the former, okay, I introduced 2 children. There were 2 children, the boy and the girl. Now, I introduced the boy first, yeah? And so you say the former. The former means the boy, because I introduced the boy first. The former was a very handsome boy. He was famous for her good looks. It was remarkably, he was wonderfully, marvelously, unbelievably, exceptionally handsome. He was good looking. My goodness. He was a good looking boy. The former was very famous, well known for very good looking boy. The latter, this is former, and this is the latter. Okay? The latter. The latter, the first person, and the last person, something like that. So second person and the person who I talked about the second time. So the first person, the latter, the girl was not pretty. Sadly, she was ugly. Okay? Not just ugly, but she was unusually ugly. She was very ugly. She was exceptionally ugly. Extraordinary ugliness. Ordinarily. But she was famous for, not famous, but she had extraordinary ugliness. Okay? Ugly is adjective, ugliness, noun. So, father had 2 children. One was a son, the other was a girl. The former was very handsome. He was extraordinarily handsome. And the second one, the latter one, was extraordinarily ugly. Okay? These 2 children were one time in their mother's room, and they were standing in front of a big mirror. You know what a mirror is? The glass thing that you look into, then you can see your face. So mirror. a face or whatever, and that's a reflection of yourself in the mirror. Anyway, the two children were looking into a mirror. And then the boy said, "Ha," he said, "I am so good looking. I am so handsome." He congratulated himself on his beauty. Congratulations, he says, "Congratulations, very good, you're very good." He self-praised himself. He praised himself to himself. He said, "You're very good looking." He was talking to the mirror. "You're very good looking. Congratulations." When he was saying this, he was bragging. He was saying, "Hey, look, I'm pretty, I'm good looking. Look at this, in the mirror. I look very good." He was bragging about himself. Brag. Self-praise. Okay? So he was self-praising himself. And he didn't say his sister was ugly. He didn't say that. "Hey, you're ugly." He didn't say that. But because he kept telling how good looking he was to her, she interpreted it. Okay? Interpreted means she understood it. She understood it, or she took it that way. She interpreted. She thought he was telling her that she was ugly. And she was first patient. She didn't say anything because she knew that she was not pretty, because she's already 12 or 13 years old. So she knew that she wasn't pretty, but she wasn't. She was just saying, "Oh, well, yeah, you're good looking." But when she looked at herself in the mirror, when she saw the reflection of herself in the mirror, she was not happy. She was not pleased with herself. She knew what pretty is, and she knew what ugly was, and she was in the area of ugly, but not just ugly, but she was extremely ugly. Okay? Well, she wasn't happy. And she was not happy, and she became a little bit angry. She became a little bit annoyed with the brother. She wasn't happy with the brother because he kept saying, "I'm good looking. I'm so glad that I'm good looking." And so she said, "You're not very nice." And so she ran to her father. And she said, Father, my brother says he is pretty, and he made me think that I was not very pretty, and I'm not happy that he acted like that." She spoke a little bit ill of her brother. Okay, she had a bad intention. Okay, she wanted him to scold him. She went to her father and she said something bad about him because she was hurt. And so she went to her father, and she said to him, she talked to the father with ill intention. Okay? Ill intention means she wants him to scold him. Yeah, scold. She wants the father to scold him. So she had this. She talked to her father spitefully. Spitefully means she had a bad intention. She wanted to revenge herself on him. She wanted him to scold him. She went to him and told him he's a bad boy. Okay, so spitefully means with bad intention, bad idea. It's she mean. not kind. And so she went to the father, and she went to him and talked to her father about him spitefully. Okay? And she criticized him. He's not very nice. He said he's very pretty, but I'm not pretty. He didn't say that, but she took it that way. So she said to the father spitefully. Okay? And then father said, all right, go and get your brother. And so she went to him and said, Dad wants you. Father wants you. And so he's thinking, I am going to be scolded. So they both went to the father. Okay? Then guess what? This father did not scold him. He did not scold him. He embraced them both. Embrace. Hug them. He embraced them both. And he gave his kisses and affection. He bestowed. Bestow means give. Okay? He bestowed his kisses and affection. Affection means loving. Affection means his love. And so he gave his kisses and his love by hugging them. He gave them impartially. This is a good word, impartially. He gave them kisses and his affection impartially. Oops, I made a mistake. Impartially. Impartially means without any discrimination against or for. Okay? Fairly. He gave kisses. He loved them both equally. He loved the boy 100%. He loved the girl 100%. Not 1% less or more. Equally. Okay? That means impartially. It's not like no discrimination. Anyway, okay, so the father bestowed his kisses and affection impartially, and then this is what he said to the boy. He did not get angry with him. He said, boy, son, look into the mirror. Oh, mirror. Look into the mirror every day. Every day look into the mirror and look at yourself in the mirror. Okay? And then say it to yourself. Okay? Talk to yourself and say, don't damage your beauty. You're pretty. So don't damage your beauty. Spoil. Remember the word? Spoil. Spoil the child. Yeah? Spoil means to make it bad. Spoil. Damage. Break. Don't spoil your beauty by your bad actions, bad words, bad evil conduct. Okay. Evil by evil conduct. Evil means bad. Conduct means actions. So, like stealing, lying, being dishonest, deceiving, cheating, things like that, being unkind to people. So he said, don't spoil your beauty. You're such a beautiful boy. So don't spoil your beauty by evil conduct. Be a beautiful boy and be a great man, and you are going to be a super boy, wonderful boy. And he said, don't spoil your beauty by by bad actions or bad words. Yeah. And then the father said to the girl, he said, make up for your lack of beauty. Make up for means balance out. Balance out. Make up for your lack of beauty. Lack of beauty means you're not pretty. He didn't say that, but when you look at, it's a fact. Someone is pretty, and someone, according to the current standard. So the standard changes, and so we never know what is beauty in 10 years or 20 years. But anyway, make up for your lack of beauty by your virtues. This is what he said. Your brother's beautiful, but if he did something bad, this beauty doesn't mean anything. People don't like a bad person even when he's pretty. The beauty will go down. It will be destroyed. And what he's saying is, you are not beautiful. You're right here. You're ugly. He didn't say ugly, but you're not very beautiful. You're not beautiful. But if you are really, really good, if you are super good, and then people will respect you. People will love you. People don't care how ugly, he didn't say it like that, but how you look. The looks is only a skin deep, The face shall experience whatever. The beauty is only a skin deep, they say. And so he said, make up for your lack of beauty by your virtues. Virtue means high moral standard. Don't lie. Be honest. Be industrious. Be kind. Be generous. Love everybody. Help people. You do lots of good things. And then, so what? You're ugly. You ugly could become cute too. But anyway, that's what he said. The end.